out from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew.
Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother of 4, ranging from almost 19 all the way down to 7. I work full time, so needless to say, my time is precious. Let's just say that. And after I get home from work, I'm usually exhausted, but thankfully I have a loving husband that does a lot of the pick up tidying type of stuff throughout the day during the week, and then I go in on the weekends and do all of the deep cleaning. Here soon, thankfully, I will be off of work for the summer. I'm hoping I'm not laid off for good with the budget cuts that's coming through, but it is what it is, and I can always find another job. I would just be sad not being able to hand my children their diploma when they graduate, or watching them come through my school and just see how they do. But either way, they're still my kids, and I can always go and say hi to all of the people at the school and keep in touch with them. But on another note, in this video, I randomly got an idea to paint the upper cabinets in my kitchen. If you've been here for a while, you know that I just recently painted the bottom cabinets a bluish color. I didn't want the cabinets the same color. To me, it would have made the kitchen look really dark, because if you look at the upper part of your screen, I have that dark wood all the way around that one wall, and it goes about halfway. And so I didn't want it to just automatically make the whole kitchen seem really dark. So I wanted to brighten the upper cabinets, because the color that the previous owner used was more of an off-white, dingy color, and it just made it look dirty. So I figured I would go in. I had the Beyond paint. If you've never used it before, it has a strong smell to it, but I am absolutely in love with it. I used it on my kitchen table, and it takes 30 days for it to actually harden all the way and set and then be durable. But once it's dry, it's pretty good. I've already been using the cabinets and everything was dry by the time I was done and put everything back up, and it's holding up great. So I'm super excited with showing you the results. So when I first started, I thought, okay, let's empty out all of the cabinets, and I'll repaint the whole thing, and then I'll lay down some cabinet contact paper type of stuff, which I did in the dishes cupboard. But by the time I got to the other cupboard where all of our food is, I was so ready to be done, and you'll eventually see it later on in the video. But I really hope you enjoy it. Please, if you do, like, comment, share, tell your friends about my channel. I'm really just trying to build a community so that way we can give everyone good vibes and help each other through hard times if you're having hard times, or just talking about life in general. And I just wanted to share my life because I really do love cleaning and organizing. And now that our house is an older house and I'm wanting to give it a fresh new look, and hopefully eventually at some point get property, so this one needs to be updated a little bit in order to be able to sell it and move on and whatnot. So it's going to be a long process, but in the end it will be worth it. But for now, let's get started on painting.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way. Nothing can ruin my day. No matter what anyone does or say, I smile at fools. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up. And I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down. I'm strolling down the street with all of my favorite songs on repeat. I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way, and I don't care if you spill coffee on me or if the sky is gray or blue. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up. And I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. I know what it's like to be broke, yeah. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down. To be broken, and I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm just gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down, cause I am on my way up. I won't slow down. I am on my way up. I won't slow down. I am on my way up. I won't slow down.
So I was really glad that I even got this project done, honestly, because I lucked out and I was able to take the day off to be with my kids because they didn't have school on Friday, and I'm uploading this on Saturday. But normally I would have to work, and then the kids would just have to hang out at home, which is normally fine. But around this time of year, every year, it's slowly getting further away from summer, but everyone is just getting drained and anxious for summertime and just wants to be done. And so if I'm able to take a day off because there's no students at the school and I could be home doing my stuff or being with my family, I am totally going to do it. So I did luck out. It was random that I even started this. I've just been eyeballing the cabinets for so long, ever since I did the bottom cabinets, and it just bugs me. I don't like how it looked dirty, and I honestly need to figure out what color I am going to be doing the dining room and the kitchen, because they're next to each other and there's only like a quarter of a wall that sticks out to even separate them. That's next to the fridge. So it looks funny as it is, but I don't want to take down any walls. I don't want to do any of that. So I'm just working with what I got. I do in the corner of the dining room, there's 2 hutches, like corner style hutches, and they're the same color as the wall as well. And so I need to update the paint on those and paint those ones white, just so that way they look cleaner and nicer. But here, this is where we have kept all of our keys and hung baskets and stuff up for organization. So I'm just going through and filling in the holes that I won't be needing. And then I ended up putting the key holder and all of that stuff back up there. But I wanted to at least get rid of the holes that were not going to be used, so that way it looked at least a little bit neater. But what do you guys plan on doing for Easter? I know I've asked this, but honestly, no one's answered, so I'm just gonna ask again, because I actually found a ham on sale at the store. I think it was last week. So I'm super excited because I'm going to be cooking that, probably not on Easter, just because we do go to my mom's house and my dad's house. My dad's usually breakfast and my mom is usually dinner, so I'm thankful that I don't have to cook that day. And then the day before that, we do the Easter egg hunt. So I'll probably end up cooking a ham the week after or something. I don't know. But either way, I want ham for dinner one night, and then later on in the week, I can freeze the already cooked ham and put it in the freezer, so I don't have to make the meal soon. But I have been craving ham and bean soup. My kids are very hesitant on this because my boys, I have done it before. My youngest son doesn't really remember it, and he's 15, just because kids are so picky when they eat, and they didn't hate it, but they weren't big fans of it when they were younger. But I've been craving it because that is one of the meals that my grandma used to cook, and I loved it. So I told my children that we're going to try it, and the boys are all about it. They're saying, okay, cool, I'll try it. My youngest son is still iffy about it, but I told the girls it's basically a ham chili. Only I'm not using a whole bunch of different beans. I'm just using one same type of white bean and then putting chunks of ham in there with the chicken broth and stuff. So they looked at me like I was crazy, but I'm super excited to do that. And then honestly, I'm just ready for the holidays to be over, because next month is my oldest son's 19th birthday, which I can't believe that he's 19. It still boggles my mind. But then after his birthday in June, he gets to go to Mexico with his grandma and aunt and cousins for a family vacation. And I'm really wanting him to enjoy it, so I'm not pushing him to get a job right away. Granted, we've been lenient this time ever since he graduated. He has been doing applications, just no luck. So I haven't really been on him too hard about it, But when he gets back from Mexico, I told him that we are going to start filling out applications because he needs to get out of the house. Not move out or anything, but just not sit at the house and basically rot all day playing video games and talking to his buddies and whatnot. But it's time for him to get a reality check and work on having his own life. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to kick out my children. He's going to pay us rent and whatnot, but I want him to grow and actually want to have a life of his own and find a girl that's good for him and all that other blah, blah, blah stuff. But I do like the fact that he is very hesitant and is willing to wait. So that's always a plus. But here, like I said, I ended up taking out all of the dishes and then I start painting it. But let me know down in the comments, when is your kids' last school day? I know some people get out in May. I know some people get out, I think I've only heard of a couple people, but some people get out at the end of April, which is kind of odd to me, but then they also start in August, so that's kind of odd to me. But we have our last day June 16th is my last day. June 11th is the kids' last day. I have to go in and tidy up the classrooms and pack stuff away that needs to be put away and whatnot, which is always actually kind of fun because then it seems more real and I'm anxious to just be able to sleep in and stay up late with my kids and have campfires and all that other fun family stuff. But yeah, we don't end until June 11th. But I'm intrigued to see in the comments, when do your kids get out of school? What is their last day? So now that the painting of that cabinet is done, I remembered that I had some contact paper. I don't even know if that's really what it's called, but my dad and everyone has always used it to line the shelves. So I figured since I already had it, I may as well use it, and it's not super bright or anything, but at least the dishes won't be sticking to the paint, so that's a plus. And then it will be easier to just wipe it down in worst case scenario. I have to rip it up and replace it at some point because it got all nasty and gross. But I will say that the hardest part of this was measuring it all out and trying to get the pattern the same. So this bottom shelf, you can't tell too horribly unless you actually know about it, which of course all of you will because you're watching the video. But I did have to end up taking a smaller chunk and piecing it in. I tried lining up the pattern as much as I possibly could. I think I did okay with it, but honestly, with all of the dishes in there, you can't even tell anyways, which kind of bothered my OCD-ness, but I'm really trying not to let that affect me as much as it used to. I used to be absolutely horrible and freak out over every single little thing. Don't get me wrong, I still freak out about messes and I want the house tidy and everything else, except for when I'm super drained and exhausted, and then I just don't care because I don't want to deal with it at that moment. So I've been trying to get better, but this is the liner that I ended up using. It's more of like a triangle geometric type of design. I don't know, but it's kind of a bluish color, so I figured it would tie it in a little bit, but again, the doors are on, so you can't even see it unless you open up the cabinet anyways. But let me know if you guys have any contact paper. Oh, and the countertop that's underneath my arms right now, I need to redo that. The other one is white, but the one that I'm talking about redoing has some sort of weird laminate coloring. I don't even know what to call it, but I don't like it. So I've seen kits on how to redo your countertops, but let me know, is it worth it? Because I do not want to end up spending a whole bunch of money on this when I'm not even gonna be here for the rest of my life. Like, my plan is to eventually get out of here. So yes, I want to update it and make it look nice for whoever else, and then they can come in and fix whatever they want. But at the moment, I'm just trying to update it as best as I possibly can. So if you have any experience with the countertops or have any ideas or anything like that, let me know down in the comment, please, because I can really use some help for quick and easy fixes. Obviously, I want them to look nice. I don't want it to look like I'm being cheap, even though they will know that I'm cheap, because this mama ain't got no money. Not at all. So, plus, I think I'm gonna have to redo my bathroom floor this summer. I hate saying that. I'm dreading it. But in my gut, I just feel like I need to redo it this summer, and I'm gonna have to figure out of our friends and family who can come over and help, and just do a big barbecue and just get as many people to help as we can, so that way we could get it in and out and get it all fixed, because there's soft spots. I can feel them. My husband says he doesn't feel them, but I'll figure it out and we shall see. But yes, if you have any ideas, please let me know, because I will also need a bathtub insert, because the bathtub that I have currently has a crack that I have fixed, but I don't know if that is part of the cause of the soft floor, because I don't know. I feel like I have a busted pipe or something underneath the house. I don't crawl underneath houses. People can hate on me all they want, but that's too scary for me. No, thank you.
Doesn't matter where we go and destination unknown. I don't care where the motor stops. Cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want it. Oh, I want it. Let's go. Look around, where's the people at? I want a taste of the good life. Hit me with it right now. I'm in it. Cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want it. Oh, I want it. Let's go. And I won't look back, yeah. I don't care about the bad shit back home. It's Cincinnati, baby, I just wanna let it go. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Maybe I don't have to know your real name. I'm just addicted to the way you take the pain away. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Cincinnati, baby, Cincinnati, baby. Say, yeah, Cincinnati, baby, Cincinnati, baby. It's 2 a.m. when we close the bar, but we're in the get-go. Next place, give me some more. I could dance with you beneath the stars. Cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want you. Everything stops when you move like that. And I wanna get in close to you. It's what I'm gonna do. Cause right now I'm in it. I feel kinda dizzy when I'm staring at you. And I won't look back, yeah. I don't care about the bad shit back home. It's Cincinnati, baby, I just wanna let it go. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Maybe I don't have to know your real name. I'm just addicted to the way you take the pain away. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Cincinnati, baby, Cincinnati, baby. Cincinnati, baby, Cincinnati, baby. Everything stops when you move like that, yeah. Everything stops when you move like that, yeah. Everything stops when you move like that. And I wanna get in close to you. It's what I'm gonna do. Cause right now I'm in it. Yeah, I'm fucking in it. I don't care about the bad shit back home. It's Cincinnati, baby, I just wanna let it go. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Maybe I don't have to know your real name. I'm just addicted to the way you take the pain away. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Cincinnati, baby, Cincinnati, baby. I said, it's Cincinnati, baby, it's Cincinnati, baby.
So as you can see here, this is the food cabinet that I was talking about. It is constantly full, mostly of baking goods that I never bake. I used to bake all the time, and normally I try to during the fall. But honestly, I'm really trying not to have sweets, and it sucks. Because then I end up buying the pre-made processed nonsense at the grocery store, which I know is horrible, but I'm lazy. I'll say it. I'm lazy. I love my snacky junk food. I am horrible about it. But now that my husband is 40 and I'm getting closer to 40, I've been watching YouTube videos and listening to podcasts and stuff about being healthier and whatnot. So I'm eager to go towards being healthy because I'm about 10 pounds overweight, which isn't horrible. I'm not saying any of that, but I can feel it in my knee pain and my back pain. My back is the worst. I go to the chiropractor every single month, which is first horrible. I mean, he makes me feel so much better because I'm always turned at an angle or my neck is messed up and I don't notice it because my body gets used to it. So there's good things that I do like about the chiropractor, but I know after a while my body's like, it's not healing correctly. And I know it's because I walk funny. I trip over stuff all the time. My dog is constantly at my feet and whatnot. But if I can consciously make an effort in multiple areas of my life, there's a lot that I need to work on. I'm not saying I'm a horrible person, but just mentally and what I feel about myself, I have a lot of stuff that I want to work on to make my life better. So I am slowly trying to get into that mindset, which hopefully this year 2025 will be my year. I am so ready to have a better life. Not saying my life is bad, but I don't want debt anymore. I don't want to feel like I have to work in order to live. I want to be able to work and keep my money, pay the bare minimum bills that I absolutely need, and the rest of my money is mine and my family's, and that way we can go on vacations and save for retirement and do all of the responsible things that I should have started many years ago, but I always put off and always thought that my parents were crazy because that's just old people stuff. Well, guess what? I'm that old person now. And I'm actually okay with it. I'm kind of excited to be on this journey. But that's also another reason why I started this YouTube video or YouTube channel. Because I want those encouraging people in my life. I need people to help me keep myself going and encourage me in multiple ways on how to better my life and maybe even change my job and whatever else I need to do to keep my family happy and make us be at peace and enjoy the world, because you never know when you're not going to wake up again, or if you get hurt, or, you know, all that type of stuff. And I want to start preparing for the time where I'm not here. So that way I know my family and my children, or obviously that is part of my family, but just make sure that they are all taken care of and my husband doesn't have to stress about anything, and just know that he can grieve and just heal and be happy with his life when I'm not here. So that's the whole little spiel. Sorry, I kind of rambled on a little bit, but that's my passion right now and the path that I'm wanting to take. So I'm hoping that you're willing to join me and just watch me better myself and hopefully get motivation to better yourself, because that's the main thing, is motivation, and I'm wanting to help other people. My heart is huge. I love just being connected with people, and I think that this world needs more of it, honestly. But the video is just about done. I just want to tell you thank you for being here. I do appreciate you, even though I know there's not very many of you, but from the bottom of my heart, I do greatly appreciate it. Right now, this is just a hobby. I'm doing it for fun. Eventually, it would be cool if I could make a living out of this, but as of right now, I'm just enjoying what I'm doing, and I hope that you enjoy it too. But until next time, bye guys.
Lying here all alone and nearly sleepless at night. I'm honest, it's boring.